start from the beginning. At the start, I faked a wire task in electrical to avoid suspicion when the first body was already reported. I immediately vouched for Black so that the other crewmates subconsciously think I am innocent. Then, Black suspected a self-report, so I played along and Tan was out. Now, I followed Pink to medbay and saw her do the scan. However, my teammate decided to eliminate her instead of gaining her as a pawn. Damn it! I was not sure if there was an engineer in the vents, so I played it safe and reported the body. Even though Pink was a noisemaker. Because of his foolish behavior, I decided to sacrifice him, since crewmates usually trust players who manage to vote out an imposter. Now, I was looking to gain my first pawn and saw Green doing shields. This means that because I was the only one who watched him till the end, Green subconsciously trusts me in return and nobody else. The first step of gaining him as my pawn was done. Another body was reported and I cleared Green to finally gain him as my pawn. However, my foolish teammate also got caught eliminating and he was out. At this point, the game had turned into a 1 versus 5. Though some players also suspected Black, so I now made a plan. I could maybe kill in front of Black and then blame him afterwards. Oxygen was sabotaged, and I fixed it to further clear myself. Then Maroon called the next meeting, only to get accused himself, and he was out. Lights were sabotaged, and I fixed them to even further clear myself. My vision became reality when I saw Black and White standing together in electrical. We were out of range from an engineer, and I did not hesitate.
If you don't mind my asking, why do you keep checking your watch?
Because I'm Kira. I went for a self-report and instantly gave a reasonable explanation, in contrast to Black, who appeared to randomly accuse me without proof. Now, he stated that it was a self-report, but it was already too late, and he was out. No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in. Perfect. Everything went according to my excellent plan. I sabotaged communication, so Purple could not simply call a meeting, since he now knew exactly that I was the imposter. My kill cooldown finally ran out, and I was able to end Purple. Purple could call another meeting since he was protected by a guardian angel. However, I still had my pawn Green, who I now manipulated to vote Purple. I was the first to tell Green what apparently happened, and Purple just kept accusing me out of nowhere. In the end, it was 2 versus 1. And that is how you win, even with foolish teammates.